would like to welcome you all to the Lifestyle Changers Financial Freedom presentation. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Angela Williams. I have a bachelor's degree in finance. I have a master's in both business administration as well as accounting. I spent well over 13 years climbing the corporate ladder in the accounting field. And then when the markets crashed in 2008, I got laid off from my job. What I was not expecting is that I was going to be laid off for 4 straight years. So as a result, I ended up losing everything from my retirement savings, my career standing. I lost my home to foreclosure and really had to reinvent myself. And so what I did is I took the last $10,000 that I had that actually was in savings bonds, and I opened up my own boutique. I basically had to create my own job. So I have been the successful business owner, Glamour Gifts Boutique, and I'm just passionate about teaching people about entrepreneurship and making sure you have a plan B in case life happens to you. And so I partnered with this company. And when I partnered with this company, I fell in love with it because for the first time, there was a company that was teaching people about how to manage their money and how to invest. And the reality is, had I known about this company back when I lost my job, before I lost my job, my home would have been paid for before the economy crashed. So sometimes they say, when you know better, you do better. So I got into this business, hit EVP Gold in 10 days, EVP Platinum in 6 months, and I hit the top of the company 2 months later. And because of that, I am 100% debt free. So I want to introduce you to what I feel is one of the most powerful opportunities in the marketplace right now for us, for our people, that is going to really transform our community. The company is called myEcon, and it is a 14-year-old debt-free financial literacy education company. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. There's over 75,000 of us nationwide. The distributors have cash flowed over $450 million back in their pockets that they can circulate back into the community and to their families. What I love about myEcon is we pretty much give you a business in a box. So you're going to get high-end demand products that people use and consume on a daily basis, but they teach what no other business opportunity teach. And again, that is personal finance, because it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep and whether or not your money can have babies. So it has to multiply and it has to grow. So before we can even talk about owning businesses and franchises, the first thing we have to do is get our financial house in order. So by the end of this presentation, you're going to know how myEcon Wealth Strategies is going to help you increase your cash flow and help you eliminate your debt the fastest. We're going to teach you how to make sure you have your emergency fund in place. We're going to teach you how to build your investment account so that your retirement is solid. And then we're also going to show you how you can increase your credit score to 750 plus. Now, why is financial literacy in high demand right now? Well, 77 million people don't pay their bills on time. 56% of US adults do not have a budget. So if you don't have a budget, how do you know where your money is going? 7 out of 10 Americans do not have $1,000 in the bank right now. We are in one of the richest countries in the world, and most people don't have $1,000 that they can touch. 67% of African Americans have no emergency savings right now if they were to lose their job, lose their spouse, or get sick. You know, when I lost my job back in 2008, I thought that I was going to be okay, that I was going to survive the recession. I had $80,000 cash saved up. But do you know that $80,000 did not last me 4 years, and that's how I ended up losing it all? I had $80,000, but most people don't have 1,000, don't have 600 in case something happens. So you have to have something in place and have a cushion just in case you lose your job. Look at the average wealth in America. For white America, it's 141,000. For Hispanics, it's 13,000. And at the bottom is African Americans with only $11,000 in wealth. So what that means is Not only are we not saving money, not investing money, but we're not even owning homes. So there is a problem that we obviously have to fix. We are the #1 spenders in America. We spend about $1.3 trillion every single year. So we are supporting capitalism, but we're not participating in it. And that has to change. $1.3 trillion in student loan debt is old. That is the next bubble that is about to bust. And we cannot ignore how technology is going to be killing jobs. You know, there's people who are they're building driverless cars, driverless trucks. You go to McDonald's now, you have the kiosk, and that's going to replace a whole lot of workers. They even have robots that can draw blood. They can even do surgeries with more precision than a surgeon. So things are going to change. And so you have to figure out a way to get you a plan B, make you some more money so that you can survive what is going to be happening in the next 10, 15 years. Let's talk about Social Security. For those of you who are working jobs, you know, you've been given 40 years of your best life to your employer, and in return, you were supposed to get this Social Security, which was going to allow you to sit back and enjoy the rest of your life. Well, you know, I actually went online and I looked up my Social Security statement, and I circled up at the top what they told me. And basically what they're telling me is that by 2034, they're only going to be able to pay me 77% of my benefits. Not 100%, but 77%. Why? Because there's not enough people working, paying into Social Security between the ages of 20 and 30 that is going to be able to pay my benefits. See, my Social Security is paying for my parents. And so if you notice, most of the younger generation, they're not working or they're in low paying jobs. So by 2034, I'm only going to get 77%, but I'm not even going to be 65. So by the time I turn 65, it probably be 60%, 50%. So that's a problem. The average Social Security check is about $1,300. So if you can't live off of and maintain your lifestyle with $1,300 a month now, how are you going to do that when you turn 65? So this, again, is time to pay attention. This chart right here is really about your retirement savings. I want you to think about your pensions, your 401ks, any government accounts that you may be having that is going to prepare you for retirement. I want you to find your age, and I want you to see if your account is on track. So if you're 30 years old, you should have $64,000 saved right now. If you are 40, you should have $162,000. If you are 45, you should have $231,000. If you are 50, you should have $319,000 saved right now. And if you're 65, you should have $750,000 right now. So the question I have for you is, are you on track? And if your answer is no, this is your wake-up call. What this is telling you that everything that you've been doing is just not working. And so you're going to have to look at other options that are out there. 50% of Americans who are over the age of 50 have zero in their retirement savings right now. 81% of people have never sat down and found what their magic number is that they're going to need to retire. There are people with 401ks who never analyze their 401ks to see if it's growing at a rate that it needs to grow to. And so this is where I want everybody to pay attention, because this was my wake-up call as well, because I'm self-employed. So self-employed people, you know, we can create our own 401ks, but we don't have company matches. So we have to be very aggressive on how we save our money and build our investment accounts. Now, if you're not on track, there's a reason why you're not on track. So the first thing I want to give you this example. Let's say you in corporate America, or you might be in the military, you're making $50,000 a year. Well, based on your tax rates, you're taxed $11,000. So that means that your net income is $39,000. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is that your tax bill is the largest bill that you got to pay in your life. It's the largest bill. And so what happens is you have to live off your net. So you got to pay your mortgage or your rent, your car notes, your utilities, student loans, put gas in your car. You got to eat. You got credit card bills. You got cell phone bills. All these bills, think about your rent, think about your mortgage, think about your car note. All of those items was calculated based on your gross income, but you're being forced to pay for it out of your net income. So what happens is you end up having more month than money. So you end up using credit cards to float you to your next pay period. And that's not including how corporate America is taking advantage of us. They have holidays lined up all throughout the year. We just finished 4th of July. Now it's going to be going back into school. We're going to have to buy clothes and supplies for our children. Then there's Halloween, then there's Thanksgiving, then there's Christmas. Then it starts all over again with New Year's, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Memorial Day. And think about all the people that have birthdays. They have weddings. There's gender reveal parties for baby showers now. So what is happening is you're no longer owning your paycheck. You get paid and everybody, 14, 15 different people get paid except you. So what you have is you have not a money problem, but a cash flow problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to unlock some hidden cash that you have access to. So one of the first strategies that myEcon is going to teach you is how to increase your cash flow. This document was taken right off the IRS website. And basically what they were saying is that 101 million people got refund checks. Well, a refund is not no new money. It ain't no extra money. That's your money that you overpaid. And so the government believes that the reason why you want them to withhold more taxes from your paycheck is because you want to use it as a savings vehicle, meaning you don't have the ability to save and invest your own money, so you want the government to do it for you. But what Uncle Sam says is that they do not pay interest on your refund. So basically, if you wait a year and a half to get your refund money, you have missed out on all the returns that you could have earned had you took that money and invested it. And so the place I want you to look first is your W-4. So if you are working a job, at the top of the W-4, it says, consider completing a new form W-4 each year when your personal or financial situation changes. So personal is, let's say you get married or you have a baby. Financial situation is you become a homeowner or you start a home-based business. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to increase your cash flow. So the first thing that we're going to do is teach you how to legally correct your W-4 form. Now, most people know about the first page of the W-4. That's when they ask you about how many kids that you have. But we're going to show you a secret, and that's how you can unlock the second page of the W-4 and get more allowances, because now you're going to have a home-based business. And just by showing you how to adjust your W-4 correctly, you'll be able to get an increase in your net take-home pay, an extra $100 to $1,200 cash every single month, and not owe at the end of the year. So let's say that you all your children are grown now. They're no longer living in your house. So the most you can claim on your W-4 is 2. Or let's say you are in corporate America, you're professional, you're single, and you don't have any children. Well, the most you can claim on your W-4 is a 2, which means that the government is really taking a lot of your tax dollars. So we're going to show you how, by just partnering with myEcon, locking in this home-based business, you're going to be able to unlock the second page of the W-4, and we can increase your allowances from 2 to 8 and put more of your hard-earned money back into your pocket. So it doesn't matter if you're married with 2 kids or you a single mom, a single dad with 2 kids. Well, the most you can claim on your W-4 is about 8. And even at 8, they still taking too many federal tax dollars out of your paycheck. We're going to show you how to get the rest of your money by increasing your allowances from 8 to 12 and not owe at the end of the year. So how is that possible? Well, in myEcon, we're going to teach you something that no other business is going to teach you, and that is the tax laws. We're going to teach you the small business write-offs and deductions that you now are going to qualify for directly from the IRS publications. So the second strategy that you're going to learn in myEcon is how to minimize your taxes. And I want you to think about the things that you pay for right now. How many of you got a home? Well, we're going to show you how to turn your home into a home-based business so you can qualify for the home office deduction. We're going to teach you how to write off a percentage of your utility bills. We're going to teach you how to write off that cell phone that you might be paying over $100 a month for, how to get that money back at the end of the year. We're going to show you how you can write off your internet access. We're going to even show you, if you're paying a car note, how to write off the interest from your car note, the gas you put in your car. If you have a lease, we'll show you how to write off 100% of your lease payments. Or you can decide that maybe you drive a lot of miles in your car. And if you do, it might be more lucrative for you to be able to take the mileage reimbursement, which is 54.5 cents for every mile that you drive. I'm telling you, that alone could give you a $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 deduction that you could write off at the end of the year on your taxes. You also get to write off a percentage of your travel. So, you know, you're in the military, but your family is in the States and you're traveling back and forth, you know, any hotels, any airfare, any rental cars. Even if you decide to go on vacation and you go on a cruise, guess what? As long as you have business cards with you and you pass the business cards out, while you out and about on vacation, you get to turn that vacation into a business trip. You get to write off a percentage of your meals. You also get to write off a percentage of your office supplies if you decide to buy a computer. If you decide to buy some iPhones, because we use our phones for business, you get to write them off. And a really cool secret is that we're going to teach you, if you have children over the age of 6, we will show you how to hire your children into your myEcon business, and you can deduct up to $12,000 per child on your taxes. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. And so what's going to happen is, at the end of the year, all of these write-ups is going to qualify you to fill out a Schedule C. And that Schedule C is going to be attached to your 1040 tax return at the end of the year. So this is how we get our tax money up front and not owe Uncle Sam at the end of the year. But we do have another option. Let's say you do not adjust your W-4. Well, guess what? You're still going to get these tax write-offs at the end of the year. So that means that whatever your refund check was last year, expect it to maybe double or triple this year. Now, how can we make this possible? Well, in myEcon, we're going to give you a powerful piece of software, and it is called the Cash Flow Manager. And this Cash Flow Manager is your record-keeping system for your business. So everything that you spend money on, your car note, your cell phone, your rent, your meals, well, what you're going to do is you're going to track it by taking a picture of your receipt, and you're going to store it into this software. This is going to make you IRS compliant. Everything you spend money on. You see how simple it is? We give you expense categories. You put in the date you went out to eat, the amount you spent, where you went. Everything is business. Again, take a picture of the receipt. It's going to store it in the cloud. You also can track all your mileage in the Cash Flow Manager as well, so you can write it off at the end of the year. So at the end of the year, you're going to press a button, and the Cash Flow Manager is going to give you this expense report. And this is the report that you're going to give to your tax preparer so that they can put this information on your Schedule C to offset your tax liability. And in myEcon, we also teach you how to complete your own tax returns. So no more giving H&R Block $300, $500, $600. You can learn how to do it on your own. Now what I want to do is I just want to show you what the power of income shifting can do. Just by adjusting your W-4, we're going to show you how to direct that money to absolutely change your life. So here is an example of our business partner, Michael, who is cash flowing over $345 extra back into his household. We have Marta Cunningham out of Chicago, Illinois, that is cash flowing $412 a month. We have Tanika McGill, cash flowing over $500 a month. Can you imagine if you had an extra $500 to pay down your bills? We have Kingston and Victoria Bone, married couple, cash flowing $668 a month. And we have Randy and his wife out of California that are cash flowing over $1,000 a month. Just by implementing strategy number 1 that myEcon is going to teach you, you can expect anywhere from an extra $1,200 to over $14,000 cash every single year without settling, just by being tied to this business and learning the education and applying the strategy to your life. Now, what is you going to do with all this extra money that you're going to be getting in your paycheck? Well, what you're not going to be doing is you're not going to be spending it, because remember, myEcon is a lifestyle personal finance business. So the third strategy that we're going to teach you is how to eliminate your debt the fastest. So when you come into myEcon, you're going to go through my budgeting class. And in my budgeting class, I'm going to have you go through writing off your debts, and I'm going to teach you 3 different debt elimination strategies. So here's an example of a business partner that's getting an extra $600 a month back into their paycheck. Well, they had $225,000 worth of debt. And so the first debt that we chose to tackle is the car note. And so he was paying $545 a month on his car. We put the $600 from his paycheck on top of that $545. So he paid a $17,000 balance on a car note off in 15 months instead of 32 months. Now that the car is paid off and he owns it, he now freed up an extra $545. And so now we're going to go to Visa. He owes $8,000. He was paying them $200 a month. So we're going to put the $545 that he was paying for the car on top of the $200, the $600 from his paycheck on top of the $200, and he paid off an $8,000 Visa card in 6 months instead of 6 years. Now, Visa, he don't owe him. Now we're going to go to his mortgage. He got a $200,000 mortgage. He been paying him $1,200 a month. The $200 he was paying Visa, he going to put on top of that. The $545 he was paying in that car note, he going to put on top of that. The $600 that he get in his paycheck, put on top of that. He paid off a $200,000 mortgage in 6 years instead of 30. Do you see how powerful that is? And he didn't have to go and get another job to get this extra money. He just learned how to minimize his tax liability and take that increase in cash flow and got completely out of debt. So he paid off $225,000 worth of debt in 8 years and 4 months. And guess what that freed up? $2,545 a month, because he is debt free. Can you imagine what you could do with an extra $2,500 a month and you ain't got no bills? That's powerful. This is what it looks like when you take your income shift money and you start paying off debt. We got Shatan Duncan paid off $6,000 of debt, 7 months. We have May Cunningham out of Atlanta, Georgia, paid off $9,300 in loans in 10 months. We have Carmen paid off $9,500 in 3 months because she took her income shift money plus her tax return and paid off her debt. We have Christina Buckner out of DC. Booker out of DC. She paid off $10,000 in student loan debt. This is the power of income shifting. Now that he has $2,545 freed up, he get to do what we call asset accumulation. And that's when you take cash flow, park it into an investment vehicle that is paying you anywhere from 8%, 10%, 16%, 20%, and having your money multiply and generate more cash flow. We call it cash, asset, cash. So by taking that $2,500 and investing it, in 10 years, he's going to have $500,000. In 15 years, $1.2 million. So it don't matter if you're 40 years old and you're starting from scratch at zero. If you are to income shift, take this business seriously, you can still retire before the age of 65 and still have $1 million in the bank. The fourth strategy that myEcon is going to teach you is how to become an investor. What you're going to learn really quick in myEcon is the one place we never park our money is in the bank. Why? Because the bank is paying less than 2% interest. It's not even covering inflation. And so what you want to do is you want your money to be able to be multiplying at a faster rate. So in myEcon, we're going to teach you all the different investment vehicles that you can invest your money, from real estate, from CDs, money market accounts, from stock options, the stock market, bonds, when to buy bonds, when not to buy bonds, how to do mutual funds, index funds, ETFs, get into the foreign exchange markets, some currencies. And here's the reality. In myEcon, our number one goal is for you to become an investor. And so again, we want you to stop supporting capitalism. We want you to participate. And the best way to participate is for you to own pieces of American companies. So we want you to be stock owners. And so we're going to show you how you can invest in Netflix and Amazon and Tesla and Facebook and Microsoft and all these different billion-dollar companies, as well as show you how to start your own franchise, your own business, and investing in real estate. So this is a powerful company that you want to be a part of. And this is what it looks like when you go through our investment training. You become a stockholder. We have Tanika here. She's owning Apple. She's owning Nike. She's owning Amazon. She's owning AbbVie, which is a pharmaceutical company. She's owning Tesla. She's owning Facebook. This is your chance to own a piece of America. Apple, Ford, a Vanguard 500 index fund, T. Rowe Price equity fund. You see me right here. I have a huge portfolio, and I just mentioned a few. AMD, AT&T, Abbott Labs, Union Pacific, because they have some amazing dividends. The Vanguard large cap fund as well. We got Oscar the Great. He got Fitbit, GrowPro. He has cannabis. He has blue chips and a conservative mix ETF fund. We have Andre Muhammad out of Maryland. And you see him. He got Siri, he got Apple, he got Etsy, he got Sprint. And what I love about Andre is also teaching us how to trade stock options. So he's going to show you how to make $200, $500, $1,000 in a day trading stock options. It doesn't get any more better than this. Now let's talk about the cost of bad credit. Here's an example of two people buying the same vehicle, a $20,000 loan, 5-year note. The person with good credit paying interest of 6%. Their monthly payment is $387. But look at that person with bad credit. They're paying 26% interest. Their car note is $599 a month. So as you can see, somebody with bad credit is paying more for the same vehicle than somebody who has good credit. But look at the interest. The person with good credit is paying about $3,000 in interest. The person with bad credit is paying $15,000 in interest. So basically what you're doing is when you have bad credit, you're buying everything twice. And so this can be the difference. Your credit is the difference between being able to get the home that you want to, being able to rent an apartment, to be able to get a car without a co-signer. Even your car insurance payments is based on the last 2 years of your credit file. The credit cards that you get, whether or not you qualify for 0% interest, or do you got to get a secured card? And the difference between getting a job and not getting a job, now employers are running your credit report to see your integrity or how ethical you are. And they believe if you can't pay your bills on time, there's a possibility that you would be unethical at their workplace. So you can find yourself not getting the job. And so we feel that credit is one of the most important things that you want to have. And in order for you to be able to qualify for 0% interest, you really need to be in the 750 club or above. And the reality is over 100 million people never look at their credit score. They never look at their credit reports. There are so many inaccuracies that is on your credit file that needs to be removed, but you don't know it because you're not pulling your credit report. So in myEcon, you're going to implement strategy number 5. We're going to teach you how to increase your credit score because we're going to give you credit repair education. And we have 10 modules that's going to take you step by step with video tutorials on how to fix your credit. And when you partner with myEcon and anyone on my team, you're also going to get access to my boot camp, which is going to show you how to remove tax liens, medical collections, bankruptcy, student loans, any inaccuracies off your credit report. We're going to show you how to increase your credit score with new trade lines. You can even add rent to your credit report. We're going to show you how to remove inquiries off your credit report. I mean, it is powerful. You're going to get access to my dispute tracker. myEcon also offers a credit monitoring service. And because you're going to learn how to fix credit, you actually can turn this into an additional revenue stream, and you can fix other people's credit, and you can charge them at your own fees and keep 100% of the commissions. This is powerful. And here's what's different between us and any other credit repair company. Not only is we're going to teach you how to repair and restore your credit file, but the myEcon debt elimination strategy it accounts for 65% of your credit score. Your 65% of your credit score is based on whether or not you pay your bills on time and whether or not you are maxing out your limits. So with our debt elimination strategy, with the income shifting on top of it, we're showing people how to pay their debts down the fastest and see their credit scores increase 50 to 100 points the fastest. And you can see results in the next 45 days. This is what it looks like when you income shift, pay off your debt. Look what it does to your credit score. Here's my cousin Melinda out of Memphis, Tennessee. She was able to income shift about $700 a month in her paycheck. She ended up paying off $5,000 worth of credit card debt. Plus she paid off her car note, and it raised her credit score immediately to a 704. We have Greg out of Chicago. He paid off $30,000 in consumer debt, and it increased his credit score to a 816 in less than 10 months. We have Gabriel Monroe that paid off $8,000 in debt because of income shifting in less than 9 months, and it jumped his credit score from a 597 to a 750. We have Alicia Bodie, who was able to cash flow $42,000. She paid off $12,000 in credit card debt. And because of that, she was able to increase her credit score to a 586 to a 756 permanently. See, a lot of these credit repair companies, they're doing the 30-day wait game. They go and dispute to the credit bureaus, and if the credit bureaus don't reply in 30 days, they have to remove items off your credit report. What they don't tell you is that the credit bureaus can always go back and investigate. And if they find that you really do owe that debt, they're going to put it right back on your credit file. And most people don't know that. That's why they continue to pay $80, $100, $150 a month for years to keep their credit file clean, where in myEcon, we teach you this skill that you're going to learn for a lifetime and teach you how to increase your credit score permanently, because we show you how to get out of debt. You see me right here. I've cash flowed over $89,000. I am 100% debt free. I've increased my investment portfolio to over $291,000. Yes, I am on track for my age. And because of this, I was able to raise my credit score to a 758 in less than a year. This company is a game changer, and we are changing so many people's lives. So what's in it for you? If you want to apply these wealth strategies to your life, you want to get out of debt, you want to become an investor, you want to increase your credit score, well, this is the company for you. When you partner with myEcon today, you're going to get access to business and personal finance education. You're going to get our debt elimination and budgeting tools. You're going to get our retirement strategist that is going to tell you how much money you need to have, that you need to be saving every month to get you to a point to retire and have the money coming in that you want to have coming in. We're going to give you investment training. We're going to teach you how to income shift your W-4 so that you can get more money back in your paycheck or more money back at the end of the year. You're going to get the tax advantages of having a sole proprietorship, because myEcon is the business opportunity that you're going to be tied to. And you're going to get the cash flow management software so that you're IRS compliant. You're going to get credit repair education so you can boost your credit score. You're going to get an e-commerce website where you can generate additional business income, and you're going to get unlimited tax advice preparation, discount travel, shopping, and eating. And for those who are interested, you can also earn residuals, commissions, and bonuses for $34.95. That's how much it costs to get started today with the income shifting strategies. $34.95, and then it's $1.16 a day. So basically, you're gonna pay $34.95. Try us out for 30 days, and then it's $34.95 a month. And that is going to maintain the price of your e-commerce website, because now you have a business. It's going to give you a sole proprietorship tax shelter, and it gives you the opportunity to generate additional business income if you like. So just by partnering with myEcon today, on Monday, you can adjust your W-4, and in the next 10 to 14 days, you can have an extra $100 to $600 in your paycheck. Powerful, $34.95. But what I do want to do is I want to quickly mention the opportunity that is tied to this myEcon business opportunity. Because many people join myEcon just for the strategies. They get out of debt, they build wealth, they be the quiet millionaires next door. And then there's people in myEcon who want to make even more money. They want to make more than $500 a month or $600 a month. They might want to make 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. It is possible because we do have an opportunity of a lifetime. So I just want to quickly share with you really quick. In myEcon, you are going to get an e-commerce website. myEcon is an online business. So we teach you the personal finance, but we also give you a website with products that people use and consume on a daily basis. You know, digital businesses is where it's at right now. 224 million people shop online. And so some of the products that's going to be on your website is we have ID Defender for people who want to protect their identity from identity theft. It is backed by $1 million policy. People can buy that from you. You can earn commissions. People can also purchase our do-it-yourself credit repair kit. They can pay $99 and you're going to earn $50. We also have people who are independent contractors, other people in direct sales businesses, the Mary Kays and the Avons and the TLCs who are not tracking their business expenses, and they're losing thousands of dollars every year because they don't understand how to track their business expenses and they don't know the tax laws. Where they can purchase the cash flow manager directly from you and you can get paid every month. We're also affiliates of Priceline. So if you know people who are buying their plane tickets and their hotels through Priceline, well, guess what? They can go through your website and you can get paid for every trip. We're in health and nutrition. We have an amazing anti-aging liquid vitamin that is going to boost your immune system and give you energy. You can sell that from your website. We got coffees that you can sell from your website. You also can sell a cashback mall, and this cashback mall is powerful. You can sell this cashback mall for $12.95, and it has thousands of malls from Walmart, there's Foot Locker, there is Macy's, there's Old Navy, there's J.C. Penney's. I mean, if you know anybody that is shopping in any of these department stores, they can purchase a cashback mall from you. They get to discount shop and they get to earn cash back for everything that they buy in their cashback mall, and you earn a percentage of the profits as well. This is powerful. We have roadside assistance. We also have credit monitoring that is also available that you can sell to other people. So just by showing people and sharing your website with others, you can make an extra $200, $2,400 cash just by using the power of the internet. Now, the next thing that you can do is what myEcon does is they pay us out of their profits to help them refer the strategies to other people. And so for those who are interested in building a business and building an asset and building leverage and making money off of other people's efforts, I have a simple system that I have used that you can duplicate on how to turn $34 investment into $3,500 a month. And so in myEcon, every time we help somebody apply the strategy so that they get into myEcon, you're gonna get $35 directly right up front. And then anyone that they decide to help and get the income shifting membership, you're gonna get anywhere from $5 to $25. And what's gonna happen is you're getting paid this to infinity. There are no chargebacks. And what is powerful is that every membership can be tied to a residual income that you can get paid every month. You can get an extra $1 to $8 a month off of everyone who comes into myEcon, apply the strategies, and they're making money. So again, like I said, there's people who come into myEcon and they just income shift, they do no selling and they do no recruiting. And then there's people who really want to build a business. They maybe want to be a six-figure income earner. You might want to fire your boss. This is one of the ways that you can do it, by building you a business. This is what it looks like. Because some people say, well, how do you make too much money off of a $34 opportunity? Where I'm finna show you. In myEcon, we get paid every Friday. So here, $323 in 7 days. $228 in 5 days. We get paid every Friday. $866 in 14 days. Just showing people how to get a pay raise at their job without their boss's permission and how to get out of debt. Over $2,000 in 30 days showing people how to become investors. You see me, $7,700 in 45 days teaching people how to fix their credit. $36,000 a month, 45 days, $31,000 in 30 days. $4,000 in 15 days. Now, a lot of this income, you know, it's no guarantee, and I'm not really making any income claims. What I am doing is I am showing you what is possible from this little $35 opportunity. Just by showing other people how to get out of debt, how to invest, how to increase their credit score, we're able to change lives. And this is all referral income. We're just referring people to the business. $2,000 in 23 days, $6,000 in 30 days, $12,000 in 30 days off of a $35 business. This is our upline, Cedric Williams, $33,000 in 45 days, $25,000 in 30 days. So it is possible for those who want to build a business. You can build a business across the country, and it is absolutely powerful. And you all, this is just from referrals. This money that you're seeing on the screen does not even include residual income. That is how powerful this business is. So when you partner with myEcon and you join the Lifestyle Changers team, we're a family. We're a family. So every year we have a convention. You get to earn the trophies. They was giving away free cash. And I mean, this is a powerful business to be a part of. And for those of you who want to be a business builder and actually build the business, there is a one-time payment of $47.86. And that's your upfront cost. Try us out for 30 days, and then it's $34.95 a month to maintain your business, just like the income shifter. So basically, you got two choices. You can come into myEcon and you can just do the income shifting strategies and pay $34.95 to get started. And for those people that's interested in actually building a business, building residual income, and earning some great cash flow, you getting started for $47. And so when you partner with myEcon, you're going to get training, you're going to get a support. I have the LSC University. So if you come in and just to do the wealth strategies, you're going to go through my personal finance training, as well as my credit repair training and investment training. And for those of you who decide that you want to build a business, we're also going to train you on how to turn your Facebook into an ATM, how to promote on social media so that it pays you. And we're even going to give you social media posts. So you don't even have to think about what you need to say to introduce this business to other people. We're going to give you everything that you need so you can get some automatic signups. Our mission is to get into every household, every high school, every college campus, and every church, and teach them about the power of financial literacy, personal finance, getting out of debt, and how to become an investor. Because if we all get out of debt, then guess what? We can all pull our money together and we can buy rental properties. We can own storefronts. We can own franchises. I mean, there's no reason why we can't turn our community into what we want it to be. So there's no other business out there that is teaching so much wealth of education but myEcon. So you in the right business at the right time, surrounded by the right people. So all you have to do is make the decision that you want to be debt free, that you want to fire your boss, that you want to be able to travel the world, that you want to send your grandkids to college without them being bogged down in student loan debt, that you want to leave an inheritance. You know, this is really about building wealth that you can pass down to your children's children. And it's powerful because until you're debt free, you still bounded. And until you're debt free, you won't be able to own your life. So I want to thank you for coming to this business presentation. I want you to get back to the person who invited you to this webinar, and I want you to text them $34 or $47. And we will get you trained, get you plugged into the business, get you income shifted, and get you on a path of financial success. I want to thank you for the time. I'm going to end this presentation. If you have any questions, you can ask them right now. I'm going to
hey, really
I can't hear you. You breaking up. You're breaking up.
Coming in really broken.
Oh, now he froze up.
Hey, I want to say thank you so much, Angela, for providing that awesome value. Not every day we get an opportunity to one, work with someone of your caliber who's actually willing to take time out from vacation. Guys, she's on vacation and she said, "Hey, you know what? Absolutely, I'll be there for you to help grow the organization, to a level that we can all say we are business owners and get that financial freedom." And to sweeten the deal, based off everything that Angela said today, what we're going to be offering is it's a surprise. Angela doesn't even know, a 3-day vacay in Las Vegas at the.
And just to piggyback off that, when you come into myEcon, especially as a business builder, and you help 2 other people get into the myEcon business, I'm going to give you a 3-day, 2-night free hotel stay as well. So you're going to be traveling all around when you partner with our team. So I am excited.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And again, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. So, hey guys, get back in contact with the person that invited you, and let them know. Are you at 34 or 47?
Yes. Yes. 34, 47. Either one to change your life. Either one.
Absolutely.
All right, you all. I'm going to close out. Again, thank you for showing up today, and we're going to do many, many, many more. So y'all have a blessed weekend.
You as well. Enjoy the rest of your